Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is RJ. So in this video we're going to be looking at crypto mining game. Yes, it's been 3 weeks since the last time we dropped in on my account, and in this one we got a big update and we've also got a withdrawal, so keep watching. Okay, and welcome to another video, and as you can see here we are in my crypto mining account and we're just going to get straight on into it. So basically we're just going to run some numbers. Like I said, it's been 3 weeks since we've been in my account, so let's have a look. So 3 weeks ago we were at 27% of level 16. We're now at 55% or just over 55%, and we had 1013 H power. We now have 1022, and I realize that some of you are probably sat there going, well, he's not really made much in the way of headway into that, has he? It's been 3 weeks and he's hardly done anything. That is not true. Basically, as most of you know if you've been watching my videos, that once you get past your 1000 H power, you then become a premium account holder, and then basically what happens is you are then open to mine all 6 coins. And this is what I've been doing. No, I've not been, unfortunately not been able to mine all 6 coins, but I have been taking advantage of the ability to mine Ethereum. I've hardly done any world missions. I've hardly done anything in the way to build my account now that I've got past that 1000 HP. Some of you might wonder, well, why are you not building up your HP even more to improve your mining even to make it even better, obviously to mine faster? Unfortunately, with CMG or crypto mining game, that once you get past that 1000 H power, then any power that you earn on top of that only helps you out when doing things like the world missions and other stuff. It does not help you out with your mining. So only 1000 H power is considered as mining power. Anything on top of that 1000, so you could get to 20,000, but you're still only mining at the rate of 1000 H power. So for me, I don't see the point in sort of trying to build my account up as sort of as frantically as I was to get to that 1000 H power. Yes, there are still advantages of building up your account, going out on world missions, stuff like that, such as when you go into your home and you do your jobs, then the what you earn from each of those jobs is affected by your overall I believe by your overall power, your level. It's also affected by the cards that you hold, so the more you can upgrade those cards which you find doing the world missions and all that kind of stuff. Obviously, so there is an incentive to build up your account, but on the mining side there is no real incentive to get any more power because it does not help your mining. But basically what I do is I will pick a particular coin, I will mine that coin, but also I use the jobs by doing those. And then, but what I particularly, when it comes to the job, what I particularly gear towards is the two is one, the crystal, so your crystal expeditions here, and then you're working for cryptos, because the working for cryptos is that you can actually earn coins. So if we click get paid here, this will, you'll see that my level will boost up a little there, but basically what I get from that, apart from experience that will boost my level, is I will actually get a set amount of Ethereum. And obviously the more I can build my account, the more I can increase my skills, then the more I will earn from those jobs. So from here you can pick any of these coins. So I'm actually going to start mining or using these to earn Dash now, because later we're going to be doing a withdrawal of Ethereum, because I've built up my 300,000 ETH, which is the minimum to withdraw. It's actually just over 300,000, and we're going to be doing a withdrawal of that later. Okay. So as you can see there, it says that we have started a job, come back later, and if we scroll down, if it does scroll down, you can see there that the job will be completed in 2.5 hours. And when you first come into your account, you normally have a lot more energy. Obviously you'll open up crates like this, which will gain you energy as well, and normally I'll end up with about 250, something like that. And so what I'll do is I'll do 160 on the coin job that you've just seen me do, and then I'll do the rest on the crystals, because you need crystals. Although I've got lots of them, you need crystals to be opening crates, and they are used quite a lot in the game. So and obviously I've got a huge amount of crypto coins, so I don't need to be doing that. Okay, so let's have a continue to basically look at how my account has increased. So 3 weeks ago we had 12,000 Bitcoin. As you can see there, I'm nearly at 42,000 now. I had 13 Doge, I now have 16 Doge. That's basically been, I've earned those from doing the missions. I had Litecoin 52,000, I'm now at 278,000. So obviously, as you can see there, quite a good increase. Dash, we were at 39,000, we're now at 112,000. Ethereum, we were at 60,000, we're now at 320,000. And Bitcoin Cash, we were at 15,000, we're now at 17,000, or nearly 18,000. So not a big increase there. But obviously at the end of the day, like I always say, just keep your account moving forward, keep it building, and you will see the benefits from that, you know, when you come to do your withdrawals. Okay, and obviously for those of you that are not familiar with crypto mining game, and more importantly not familiar with the competition that I am running in the crypto mining game, I'm going to put a link in the description to the crypto mining playlist. There are quite a number of videos in there. Lots of them have hints and tips on how to increase the productivity of your account, get the most out of your account. But if you only watch 2, make sure you watch the very first one, which is called something like All You Need to Know to Earn Crypto in Crypto Mining Games. So basically what that will do is give you the absolute bare minimum you need to know on how to get this program up and running and you earning coins. And then there's another one called Get Paid to Play, and that will tell you all you need to know about the competition I am running, where I am giving away 50,000 Satoshis to the first 15 people to reach level 15 in this game. There are some rules. Those rules are explained in that Get Paid to Play video, so make sure you check it out and make sure you stick to the rules, so then I don't have to tell you that I'm not going to pay you, because unfortunately I have had to do that a couple of times with people that just did not follow the rules. Okay, the bit of a disappointment I do have is, like I said, it's been 3 weeks since the last time we visited Crypto Mining Game, and in that 3 weeks we have had no winners. So far we have had 4 winners out of 15 prizes. That means there is still 11 prizes available for you guys to get your hands on. So even if you have not started in this game yet, get going. You've got plenty of time and there's still plenty of prizes available. Okay, so let's get on with the rest of the video. So, CMG update. So on the 7th of this month, CMG launched an update, which I did cover in the last video I did. It's quite a cool little update, especially if you're doing the world missions, because basically what it does is it enables you to improve or upgrade the drones, so that all the drones that you send out to do your world missions and all that kind of stuff, this gives you the ability to upgrade those, to make them faster, to make them able to carry larger objects, all that kind of stuff. And also, I'm sure many of you have noticed that throughout the world missions there is mass space that is just doing nothing. Well, now all of those empty spaces have items in, and they are valuable items, and we're going to check them out right now. Okay, so when we're doing the world missions, obviously to come into the world, you just click world. But my advice is, what you want to do is drop your percentage, your browser percentage, down to 67%. What that will do is allow you to view the square that you're on almost in its entirety, so you don't have to keep messing around with these arrows too much to able to basically see what is in that square. So obviously, so you can see that there is not a lot on this square, and that is on purpose. I basically went and collected everything I could, or everything that I wanted from this square, because what I want to show you is what this new update is about. So you can see all these empty spaces. Before the update, basically if you went to an empty space, or even if you went to a space that had an icon but someone had already beaten you to that treasure or whatever it was that was there, you would just get an email, or it's like it would show up as like a yellow highlighted email in your messages, telling you that unfortunately that whatever item you were going for is no longer there. So it's classed as an empty space. Obviously that becomes very frustrating, and I think maybe that a lot of members have sort of emailed or messaged, the developers and said, it's unfair that you might travel, take quite a considerable amount of time to get from one place to the next to go and collect an item, and then that item is not there. It becomes rather frustrating, because obviously you're using up crystals, you're using up crypto coins and all that to send your drones there, or to move your player there, and then to find nothing at that point is very frustrating. So what they've done is, now when you travel to these empty spaces, you will find little items. So it could be things like a Zippo lighter, it could be a donut, it could be a bottle of water, it can be some screws, it can be some nails, it can be some wire, it can be a little timer, it can be a flashlight, it can be a watch, it could be numerous things. A lot of these things are they're useless. So basically what you can do is you go into your workshop and then you use the recycler to recycle those items, and then you'll get sort of certain elements from them. So you'll get like plastic, you'll get glass, you'll get metals, and then all those items, those elements can then be put towards upgrading your drones, upgrading your ship, and things like that. But also as well, some of these other little things that I've just mentioned, like the donut will give you energy, the bottle of water will give you energy. There's syringes you can find. Whatever you do, don't use them. I tried it. It robbed me of, I think it was like 8 energy or something like that. There's like pills. Don't try them either. They are drugs, and they take 3 skill points off you. All this stuff I'm testing out, so you guys don't have to fall foul of it. But yeah, it is quite interesting. So what we're going to do, I'm going to send out a load of drones, and then I'm going to pause the video, and then we're going to go and check out what we get. So I personally think that sending your drones to the because these ones with buildings on are actually classed as empty squares. So if you notice, it will use 6 crystals, but it only uses 1 energy to send a drone to an empty square. If I send a drone to here, which is like a CMG token, it uses 8 crystals, but it uses 16 energy, because that's the level. It's a level 16 item. But sending your drones to any number of these empty squares, even the grey squares, even the dark grey squares, it's only one energy. And I start off with the buildings, as I feel that, if there's going to be sort of better items, I would imagine that they would be at the squares where the buildings are. Okay, so we've run out of energy. So we've definitely not run out of crystals. So we've run out of energy. So what we'll do is we'll just let these drones go and collect the items, and then I'm going to show you what you do with those items after. Okay, so we've completed our missions with our drones, and we are now in our inbox. And basically, what we do is, after every mission, we will receive a message to tell us what we've collected from those missions. These early messages that we're going to be looking at are messages I've received from completing actual missions. So this is for a mission for Litecoin. You can see we have crypto coins, Ethereum missions, a Satoshi mission, and a crystal mission. And basically in those you'll see how much Litecoin you've received, how much H power you might have received, any crystals you've received, experience, and sometimes you'll even get some jackpot tickets or lottery tickets. And obviously this is all good stuff, but at some point you might fall on to an empty space, and before the update you would find nothing, and it would just tell you there was nothing there. But now, as you can see, we are finding all these odd items. You can see we've found a pin, a couple of keys, a flashlight, a nail, test tube full of weird green stuff, another pin. And all this, it just obviously appears to be junk. We found some more keys, a spring, a flash drive, so that's a USB drive, some snippers, a cog there. And obviously, like I said, it basically just appears to be absolute junk. But what do we do with this junk? We go into our workshop, and then you're going to see basically the collection of everything that we have found. Here we go. So the ones that you really should take note of are the ones that are in the purple boxes. As you can see here, we've got 7 flash drives. They might contain useful information. There's a bottle of water. That's going to give you energy. A donut's going to give you energy. The syringes is bad news. Do not use those. The green stuff, don't drink it. All the kind of bad stuff is going to rob you of energy. It might even take skill points from you, those kind of things. And I think those items are meant to be used sort of like in the mining war. So if you're having a battle with someone, you can use that against them. But like I say, but there's useful stuff like pieces of wire, screws, you've got like nails that you can collect. Basically, the advice I would give you is anything that is sort of mechanical in nature or anything that is electrical in nature, hang on to it, because those things will become useful for upgrading your ship and upgrading your drones later on. There's other stuff as well, obviously, like a Swiss Army knife, the torch or flashlight, the timers, there's pressure switches, all these kind of things. Keep hold of those. Some of the most important elements, though, are glass, like with the magnifying glass, the light bulb, and the glasses. Glass is something that you need all the time for upgrading your equipment, so upgrading your drones. Glass is something that it's almost everything that every time you want to upgrade something, glass is always the most important thing, or one of the most important things. So make sure that, you know, when you're going out there, obviously it's very difficult to figure out what's in an empty space, but you know, the glass items are really, really important. Also, things like your nails, screws, anything like that. Obviously, you got your various different elements. So you've got glass, metal, plastic, and then you have your crystals. Also, as well, take note when you put the arrow over something, it will give you a message. Sometimes it will just tell you, okay, well, my workshop or your workshop is full of this, like so a screwdriver, so you can recycle that. It's no use. It might say something is rusty, it might say something is non-usable, like the keys. They'll say something like that it doesn't fit anything, so but the metal's good, so you can recycle it. So obviously now we're looking at the drones, and you'll see here I've got a level 2 engine, sensors at level 2, but my storage, obviously, which is really important, because the more storage you have, the bigger the items you can carry. So you can see here, everything there is what we need to upgrade. And see that bolt? That is, like I say, that is something that you might think you can recycle, or you should recycle, but in fact you need to keep it for doing these upgrades. So like I say, anything that is really mechanical or electrical, even little pieces of wire, are important when it comes to upgrading your items. Okay, so that first upgrade is only going to take about 30 seconds, so let's go and we'll go and do the other upgrades while we're waiting for that to happen. So we can upgrade our engine and we can upgrade our sensor. And obviously, the better your sensors, the better your engines, the quicker you're going to get somewhere, and the better your sensors, the more you're going to find. So here we can see, let's check if we've got enough glass. We need 9, so yeah, we've got 47, so that's plenty. So let's upgrade that. Okay, so that's that done, and now we're going to upgrade the sensor. The pop-ups, a little annoying, but you know, what can you do? So as you can see there, look, 6 pieces of wire. That's what I'm saying. You might think, oh, well, that's just rubbish, but no, you need them. So yeah, obviously just check that we've got the right amount of stuff. Yep, that's cool. So we click upgrade, and we'll upgrade that part as well. Okay, so those 3 upgrades are all in process. So while we're waiting for that to happen, what we're going to do is, if we go, we're going to go into the inventory. Okay, so we'll just click upgrade on to complete the upgrade. Yeah, we'll just complete the upgrade. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you into the inventory, and I'll show you how you can actually use some of those items. It's dead simple. Okay, so upgrade actually up to level 3, might as well, I guess, while we're here, as that one completed. Okay, right. So we've got a few more minutes while we're waiting for the last things to upgrade. So like I say, we'll go into the inventory now, and then we'll look at how you can use some of this stuff. So obviously, when you're in your workshop, you can only recycle it. But when you come in your inventory, you can actually use items. So if we click on the flash drive, this is interesting. This is saying coming soon, so stay tuned. So I feel that the flash drives are going to be really important. So if you're out doing the missions and you're finding you're collecting flash drives, make sure you hang on to them until we figure out what they're going to be used for. Okay, so I drank a bottle of water, gave me 4 energy. A donut, I'm guessing, will give you energy as well. Yeah, so that's good. So that gives you 9 energy. The syringe and the test tube, they are just going to rob you of energy, and the pill is drugs, and that will actually rob you of your skill levels. So that will downgrade your skill levels. Okay, so finish off the water as well. Give us some more energy to go and do some more missions. Okay, so like I say, each one of these has a little message on it, and every time you put the arrow over the top of those things, it will give you that message, will give you an idea whether you should recycle it or not. Okay, so let's upgrade the engines now. Okay. And just, yeah, you've got to make sure you get it on the right part of the button. Sometimes when if you don't quite click the button right, you just get that little listing sort of pop up. But okay, so that's completed successfully. This is now, so the final, so this means that everything will be on level 3 now. And I have noticed that since I've been doing the missions with them slightly upgraded, you do notice that your drones definitely seem to travel that little bit faster, and therefore your missions get done that little bit quicker. Okay, so basically that is how you upgrade your drones. So let's go and check out the withdrawal. So what we're doing now, we're going to be doing an Ethereum withdrawal. As you can see there, we have 320,812 Ethereum. So basically the minimum to withdraw is 300,000. So for the withdrawal, we just pick our coin, which is Ethereum. We decide which withdrawal type, so you can do a direct to your wallet, which has got a 1% fee on it, or you can change it into H power. So then we're going to do the direct, so add your address, select how much you want to withdraw. So we're going to max it out, we're going to take all of it. So just do that, and then if you scroll down, there's a little confirmation tick box, and then as you can see there, we're going to receive 317,603 satoshis, and then obviously because of the 1% fee of 32,000, and then just click withdrawal, and then you'll basically get a confirmation sent to your email, as you can see there. Okay, so we're going into the email. Here is the confirmation. I have mentioned this before in earlier videos, that basically when you get these confirmations, it is the best idea to remain logged in to your account before you click the withdrawal request. So if you're not already logged in, then click confirm, and then all it's going to do is it'll open a new window which will be your account. If you're not logged in, it will ask you to log in, and sometimes doing it that way it doesn't work. But if you just are already logged in and then you click confirm, it will just, like I say, it'll open a new window which will be your account, and then you just close the old window, and that is really the best way of doing it. It's all, you know, I tend to find that it always works that way. And as you can see, it's saying it will be processed in 10 days, but realistically it's normally about 3 to 5 days, so you're not really having to wait 10 days, but obviously that is probably the maximum it will be. Okay, so we're back in the main mining room. One suggestion I will say is once you get up to your level 15 and you've got your 1000 H power, what I do advise, because at this point obviously you can start concentrating on mining and earning coins, what I do advise is you go to the market and get yourself some mining boosts. As you can see there, I've got 54 of them, and what that does is it just allows you to mine for longer. So rather than having to come in here every few hours and keep clicking mining, you can hit that, you can basically get your mining boosts, and then it will just keep mining for a lot longer. So basically what we now got to look at is what coin do we start mining. So obviously we've just done mined Ethereum, and the Ethereum, I mean, yes, it is obviously the second highest coin, how much it's worth, but it took 3 weeks of mining to get 300,000 to basically get to the minimum withdrawal. So basically what I'm thinking is what we need is a coin that mines really quickly, and that we can get that minimum, get to that minimum a lot faster, and therefore use less mining boosts, because we have to buy the mining boost from the market. So every time we buy a mining boost, that's eating into our profit. So obviously for me it's a toss-up between Litecoin and Dash. I think that probably going to go with the Dash, because Litecoin, the minimum to withdraw is 1 million, whereas the minimum to withdraw on Dash is 600,000. So, you know, I mean, that's a big difference. But then you also have to bear in mind that every hour Litecoin will mine 1300. Whereas every hour Dash will only mine 800. So again, it's sort of like, you know, this, you know, balance that you're trying to get. I mean, also as well, I mean, Bitcoin Cash, you know, that's like the third highest, or the coin that's worth the third highest. So that's possibly one worth looking at as well. I mean, and like I say, the Dash, you've only got to get 600,000 as a minimum, and we're already at 112,000. So, you know, I feel that what I'm going to be looking at is probably going to be mining the Dash. But I mean, you know, Bitcoin is, for me, is absolutely no point in mining in CG, because you're only earning six every hour. Yes, you only need a 50,000 minimum, but you're only earning 6 every hour on your mining. You can actually earn more than that from just doing your missions. Go and do your world missions, collect Bitcoin in your world missions. You're going to earn more. And Doge is even worse. You're not even earning 1 an hour. So for me, those two coins are a complete waste of time when it comes to the mining. But like I say, Bitcoin Cash is a possibility. So what I'm probably going to do is in fact what I am doing is I'm going to mine Dash and then see how long that takes, and then probably look at mining Bitcoin Cash. So we'll max out on flipping pups excuse me. So max out on mining boost, which is 10, and then we just click mine. That's 176 crystals that's going to cost us, but we've got like 32,000 crystals, so 176 is nothing. Okay, so sometimes this happens, so basically you just got to go through the process again until it says that it is mining. So there's 10, click the mine button, and then hopefully this time, yeah, so this time it says it starts mining, and that's. Now, as you can see there, that gives us 1 day, 6 hours worth of mining. So, you know, what we're going to do is we're going to see how long that takes us to get a minimum withdrawal. And then what we might do, like I say, is basically do Bitcoin Cash in the future, you know, whenever after we've done our Dash withdrawal, and just see how long that takes as well. And so, at the end of the day, if you are interested in those earlier videos I talked about, they're probably on your screen right now. So get clicking and get watching. And if you can smash that like button, that really helps me out, supports my channel, and then helps me bring more content to you. So take care, have a great rest of your week, and I will speak to you soon. Thanks a lot.